Hating the Earth was easy. It was always there to hate. A filmy blue eye hanging in the black sky, winking side to side. Even on that high day of the month when the eye was shut, a blue halo, a crust of dirty air stared on. It asked to be hated, sending its people who thought Luna's land was ugly and her cities strange and her gravity comical, sending its message that Earth was the source of all the life in the universe, as if nobody had ever been born on Luna or Mars or the Frames, never mind the far worlds, sending its stupidity and its lies. It was full as a pimple of trash and stink and jealousy, spitting them all by shipfuls at Luna, hating Luna for not being another piece of Earth itself, refusing even to call the world by its proper name, as if moon meant owned, as if gravity made property. What was there to do except hate it back? Matthias Ronay sat in his best cold spot, looking up at the blue eye and hating it until his jaws hurt. Then finally he looked down, to the lunarscape under the eye, and felt better for what he saw there. Matt sat, suspended, between two walls of the Copernicus A Port Service Building. Two broad, smooth concrete slabs, a couple of meters apart, sloped at 30 degrees off the vertical. Between the walls was a network of structural glass rods, each as thick as Matt's thumb. He sat comfortably nested in the net on his folded jacket and a cheap beta-cloth chair cushion, about 2/3 of the way to the roof, the floor some 10 meters below him. He faced a strip of glass that was the whole reason for being here. The clear glass strip was 15 decks wide and as high as the whole wall. It was left over from the building days, meant to give light and view to the construction crews after the outer shell was sealed. At the bottom was an old cylinder, bolted now and caulked tight. There were similar leftovers all over the city. The glass was just as strong as the crete around it, the sealed door as safe as a blank slab. No one would bother with busting vacuum just to replace them, and with that Matt was entirely pleased. Because, for all that it looked on the nasty Earth, the window also opened directly onto the A-port. The 3-day Wonder shuttles from Earth dumped their trash on the little pads at Seaport. B caught the system ships from Mars and the Frames and the Jovian moons. Those were good ships, sometimes beautiful ships, but they only went out and back. Home traffic, suborbital hoppers and Big Dippers back from the water run, came down at Old Landing on the other side of the city. They were important, Matt knew, but they went nowhere at all. Another lunar city, a comet. Nowhere. Copernicus A was the real starport, where the Mirage Drive ships on the Far Worlds trade sent down their shuttles, or landed themselves, and then took off again, to go where the strongest telescope could not find the Earth in the sky.